Alright, guys, I'm back. Okay. So. Let me see here, because... Okay, so I got that because that gives me a plus. This gives me a negative, so I don't know why we would do that. And that gives nothing, so we won't bother with that. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Um... Okay, so we got a bunch that I have to try and figure out still. Okay. What does this look like? Looks like there was construction here. There's a girl up there. Did she spell the pain?
Look at me when I'm talking to you. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What
Okay,
else do
then.
you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Just want to know your name. No need to get defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You know anything? What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Come on. There we go. So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me
Okay.
now that I have
Come on,
an
kid, we're
official
gonna actually eat
RCM
it.
stamp of
There you go.
approval.
She means the opposite.
Say, ah. There you go. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
we go. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershot. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Are you gonna eat or not? You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
Not really, just wondering what she did to you.
Back, ungulate.
Huh.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at the wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Okay.
So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
You done? I think he's done. Alright, hang on. I still hold ya. Hi! He's starting to smile. Spin the baby! Spin! There we go. Alright. Come on. Okay. There we go. Is that better? So we've looked at that. Yeah, that guy won't say anything to me. These guys here don't have any news. Let's go see how much money we can get for these bottles. I'm curious. Hey, who's this dude?
Welcome to Rivachol.
What? Why are you addressing me?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Say nothing.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it
Hi.
that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, Fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey,
I just said,
come on.
welcome to Rivachol.
He needs to
It's
bounce.
a lorry driver thing.
Yeah? What?
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to...
Silence. The air
Dun,
between
dun,
them
dun.
becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
Hang on. Mox is just asking me if the new bot's working. So we changed the bot. Nothing huge, but we are slowly adding new features to it, and we added where if you do exclamation humble now, it tries to retrieve a link to the humble store, which I have an affiliate link, so you know your purchases help me out a little bit. But if it isn't on the humble store, then it will actually return a message saying that it couldn't generate the link. So I want to eventually have that message changed a little bit, but we just wanted to make sure it worked first, so that's awesome.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
You done being fussy?
He smells of heavy motor
What's that
oils
look for?
and his breath of high tar.
Baby's giving me like
content
this
cigarettes,
look,
Probably Astra Whites.
like side-eyed. Yeah. What are you hauling?
Oh, not
We're gonna
much
start with
anymore.
some inane
I'm here to
questions.
pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apple, eh?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apple.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Oh, I found this mug. Is it yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
I wonder if finding the owner of the mug is going to be the key to figuring out who can get in the garbage.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Okay, we're done for now. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can sell my...
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, "Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears."
That was
with
not a lot of
satisfying
money.
Jingle.
Because we owe dude like a lot of money. Can I ask her about the mug?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything. Uh-huh.
Okay. Nothing here. Found 23 cents.
Scab?
hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Psst, show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect moment.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
What's the strike
You know,
about?
serious business. I'm sure the big boss
Again.
will be glad to tell you. You'll have
Need to
ask
see if we
him
can maybe
first.
butter people up a little bit first. Hi.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
Okay. I've come investigating a murder.
Huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
What do we like? What do we like? Let's try this.
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor, for an honest union man like me.
Okay. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Okay.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere and the cops in his pocket and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuno used us to scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Okay, what did you learn about the armor
I
though?
learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
Okay, what technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Okay.
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Okay. Okay, what about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all the pieces.
All of
All
it.
the
There are
pieces!
junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing. But okay, let's find all of it.
It's implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez.
That just gave me a task to
Hope
find
it
all the
will be a
pieces.
real
Oh boy.
bonanza for you.
Yeah.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Okay, I'm looking for assistance with a dead body
Or he's
situation.
still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry.
How does nobody here have a ladder? How does nobody have a ladder?
I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Okay, come on, you gotta calm down. Okay. Okay, you don't like that. That's fine. There we go. We'll go back up like this. Are you still hungry again? Are we still... He's still acting hungry. The little guy, like, I swear, does not stop eating. Come on. Yes, you are acting hungry, so we're doing this. Hang on. Come on. This is why we are no cam for a while. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There you go. Alright.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That simple, I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or... maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Have any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
And has anybody ever bested him?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Figured.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, hell, I'm gonna show him the stolen card. It's
The
fine.
man looks at the colorful piece of plastic, then at you, then back at the card, then at you again.
But that's not you, officer.
It's an old picture.
From back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock worker named Santiago Jean?
Does not seem plausible now that I
Yes,
think
and you
about it.
also told me you're a cop. But now that this is settled, how did you get a shift card?
Now you're in a mess. The time hath not arrived. Sorry.
I found it on the ground.
Oh, John's been out drinking himself blind again? He should reach his stepdad, John. Can I have the card?
No, it will prove useful still. Believe your thieving fingers.
Card's evidence in an ongoing investigation.
Oh. Is my friend in some sort of trouble? Who knew?
Okay. Well, there's a door up here. In case of a strike, press button behind the guard.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Meet the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Just want to investigate a
Right
murder.
to work. Right to.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
Okay.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing about a murder that took place.
I know nothing about a murder.
Seems like you know something.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This isn't my area of
We are
expertise.
not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
Who are all the strike bearers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Good question.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
Given a job to do!
Okay, well, what's your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you can't breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Okay. I mean, we could go try talking to Big Dude, but I kind of want to explore a little bit more first and see if there's anything else we can do. Because...
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind
It's like
it.
one hell of a name. How bad can one bad be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Alright, anything else I can look at? There's some stuff over here.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Okay.
Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
What kind of
The
stickers?
driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
Hey, what's in the backseat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Okay, so there's a reason for possibly the Heimdall books, and then we have one for the tabletop books.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Think the lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Wait, I found more money. Can I see how much I owe again? Autopsy. Body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent. Okay.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Come on. I'm gonna see if he'll go back down. Because I am getting warm. Oh, man. Alright. Freedom. Alright.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Okay. And then what's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
That looks very precarious, just saying.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What do I
Something
see?
with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Hmm. Maybe it's connected to the murder?
If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads. But then again, we don't really know what we are dealing with here, so I've made a note. Don't hold your breath.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
What did the king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury,
Well then.
starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution.
I mean,
an end to his family line and
stealing
monarchy
all the
under
money,
Insulindia
that's
Isola.
no wonder he got shot, I guess. Yeah, how did he manage to blow through the entire treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry,
Figure his
armor,
baby's awake
and
now,
various
but
chalices.
seems kind of sleepy and enjoying looking at the stars that are on his little seat, so.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Wait, really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, where is he buried?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
That's... yeah.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Such a bad idea.
People in Martinaise tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time.
Okay.
Philip III, the
Ooh,
squanderer,
I got a skill point.
however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
Woot. Okay. What do I want to level up, though? Um... I'm gonna level up my logic, I think. Yeah? You looking at your stars? He's starting to, like, make more noises and stuff. I guess let's go back and talk to this dude over here.
Looking for something?
What's the argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like
So you're just a racist.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Wow.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh?
I'm not down with this.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Okay, so he doesn't give me anything else.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Okay, let me see what my quests say again, and let's see if we can. Okay, so I have to do that the next day. You can go talk to Kuno. That we apparently have to get to the harbor to get the body down. This I can try again. That I need money. I need my badge to talk to the one woman. Looking for that. Oh, if I do a favor, okay. Maybe I can see what favor she needs. That I still have to find. Okay. So I have some things I want to try.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to him about the armor. He said to thank you. He wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyways.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Whatever, kid.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Question?
Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How'd they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. Somebody could have tampered with it.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Pant scientists.
Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Okay. Ask you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about it later.
Alright, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
Show him the mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Come on. Come on, you can come. If you're bored looking at the stars, that's okay. Get ya. Come here. Come here. No. Hey. Hi. Hi. What? Hi. Hi. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
This is unfortunately probably what streams are gonna be like, but hey. Oh, it's okay. Nobody's upset. If they are, they can just go watch something else. Okay? You wanna watch? You wanna watch? Not exactly the best game for baby, but...
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Come on.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
It's okay. Hey. I might need to change a diaper.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away.
We'll see.
Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
This kid is not very stream friendly, is he?
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
He's hiding something.
You hiding something?
Pig, if Kuno was hiding something, it would be hidden.
It's okay. Okay, let's check your diaper really quick. Yeah, give me a second, guys. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick break, and then we will come back